Online reporting is a very daunting thought for the future. We thought we'd get onto that quite quickly. Last year we integrated our curriculum in our admin servers. That brought in electronic registration, and it's allowed the teachers to have access to SIMs, which in the past was not happening. That put a burden on the office staff in the first instance. It's also very good in that we can engage the parents, in that they can hopefully in the next year or so log onto the system, find out real-time information as to whether their child is at school, information about their behaviour, special educational needs and assessment data.
Obviously the parents are really encouraged to work with their children, which they enjoy doing. There are parent rooms, there's parent questionnaires, lots of ways that parents can even get involved in Parental without their children, so they can take an interest in it as well. And things like RM Maths, the amount of my parents come up to me and say, oh, they're doing really well in RM Maths, I can really see them improving in this area, and all taking an interest. And it's really nice in a school, well, not necessarily a school like this, but any school where parent involvement is quite difficult. It's quite hard to get them to enjoy what is going on, especially when it's different. ICT is different, and getting them to work with their children, especially if they're from like an older generation, it's teaching them skills that maybe they didn't have before as well. It's really encouraging to see that happening.
We have quite a lot of parental engagement down in reception, so we have parents, some of them come in and help us with the reading. We do a lot of trips where we're reliant on the parents coming to be able to get us to go to places. We try and do family days, so the parents actually come in and work with the children on maybe a thing. We were making hats last year, and the children had designed them, and then the parents came in and helped them make them. So it's also, there's a lot of engagement down in reception anyway, because every day I get to talk to the parents at the beginning, end of the day, so there's a lot of feedback. But extra days like that really seem to help, and we do a lot of training as well around our phonics and things like that. And Parental Education City, we get the parents in and show them how to use it. So at the end of the day, if one of the parents comes in, has a problem, I log them onto my computer, I do it with them there and then. So it's kind of one-to-one showing as well.
I think that it's a lot easier for parents that work, a lot easier for parents that can't get to the school, because they can pick up letters that we send out. All the letters are on Parental. They can see what their child's been doing, because we have our virtual classrooms that are set up. Pictures of children who have had rewards that week, whether it be big writing, friend of the week, star of the week. So they can keep in touch really without actually having to stand at our door and talk to us. Although they're obviously welcome to do that, I feel that Parental has helped them, and it's kind of brought everybody a bit closer, even though it is difficult for some parents to come into school.
There's been lots of sort of questionnaires and things like that that have gone to the parents to say what they think of the school. So if they've had any issues with the school, or if their child's being, I don't know, an extreme case of being bullied or something like that, there's actually a parents' room that they can do, and they can talk to each other as well. So it's a way of parents communicating from year group to year group as well, and maybe talking to people that they won't talk to usually, because they all leave discussions and contributions on the parents' room wall, and they can sort of see how other people feel about things and things like that.
It's been the encouragement of getting the parents to help their children at home with their homework using the managed learning environment. I think before that, parents were very, they weren't as forthcoming really with helping with the homework. I think as well, just the fact that they can go onto Parental and see the child's spellings for that week, or see the child's homework actually there. So there's no excuse, you know, the child can't go home and say there isn't any homework this week, because the parents can actually go on and check. And also with a parents forum as well, through the parents rooms, the parents can actually get in contact with us if they don't feel comfortable about seeing us after school, or especially for EAL parents, they find that difficult, you know, actually vocally speaking to a teacher. So being able to type their messages and having us respond, not 24 hours, but having us respond, you know, within school time has been paramount really.